Hi, Jelisha. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks so much for joining me. I'd love to learn about your practice and your expertise in relationships. Can you share a bit about the work that you do?
Sure, yes. So my practice centers primarily around working with couples around different relationship dilemmas. I also work with individuals as well that are navigating different relationship concerns. Some of the things that I really work with a lot of clients on are conflict resolution, communication, couples that are feeling like they have sort of disconnected from one another and they're really wanting to rebuild that up, as well as intimacy issues. Those are a lot of the common things that I work with couples on. One of my specialties is betrayal and infidelity repair as well. So I work with a lot of couples after some sort of breach of trust in the relationship that are really wanting to move forward and that want to rebuild that trust and intimacy in the relationship.
And what is your approach to couples counseling?
Sure. One of the primary approaches that I use are solution-focused therapy. And so essentially, it's not only getting a really good idea of what is causing the couple conflict and how it's impacting them, but also having them focus on what things would look like when things are better, when they're in a more preferred state. So I help couples to get really specific with specific markers so that they know they're hitting those goals. And we continue to go back to those throughout therapy, which is really, really helpful because a lot of times couples come in and they're kind of vague. They want to feel more connected. They want to feel like they're not fighting as much, but like what would tell you that that is happening, that you're approaching that space?
And Jelisha, I also understand you provide premarital counseling. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. Yeah, I provide premarital counseling. I really love doing premarital counseling with couples who are coming in and they're generally not necessarily in a space where they are having a lot of conflict, but it provides a really great opportunity to have conversations that they maybe haven't been having, that haven't come up yet. And so it's kind of like preventative medicine. We're having conversations around money, around parenting, around different things that maybe they haven't quite gone as deep into, and it's a really, really great place to go into rather than waiting until they're married and things start to come up. They've already sort of had these conversations and they have a way to make sure that their expectations as far as what marriage looks like for both of them are really aligned.
And I also understand you see individuals for relationship issues. What are some of the common concerns you help individuals with?
Some of the common ones are individuals that want to sort of unpack and gain insight from their previous relationship, or if they have a history of relationships with similar dysfunctional patterns or concerns, really wanting to understand why that's happened and really wanting to prevent that from the future. And also, sometimes individuals will come in because their partner isn't ready or doesn't want to do therapy. And that can be helpful just to give them a space to sort of unpack things on their own rather than waiting until their partner is ready. And sometimes that alone can be really helpful for the relationship.
And Jelisha, do you have a message for individuals or couples who are considering starting therapy with you?
Yeah, I would say first off, like really pat yourself on the back for looking and seeking therapy out. It can be really, really difficult and vulnerable to do so. I would always encourage any potential clients to really share any concerns, any ambivalence that they or their partner might be having in terms of therapy, so we can really address that and make space for that in the process, so it doesn't get in the way of therapy.
Thank you so much. This is really great. Really appreciate it, Jelisha.
You.